Howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 13 of the Cromwell Chronicles, a Monster Hearts 2 actual play podcast by Midnight Ceremonies Media. I'm Catherine Rarrett, and I play Ro Nielsen on the show. I also do a little bit of transcribing, editing, and some art here and there. Just a couple of quick things before we get started. To access the transcripts and content warnings for this episode and to learn more about our show, please visit midnightceremoniesmedia.com. You can also follow us at Midnight C Media on Twitter and Instagram for updates and more information. If you're tweeting or posting about our content, please use hashtag the Cromwell Chronicles or hashtag TCC Spoilers. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Cromwell Chronicles.
Yeah, okay. Did you make a write a recap, Catherine?
I did. My recaps have returned.
Despite the fact that you were not there, you wrote a recap. I did not think about that hard yesterday.
Our strongest soldier right here.
Really, honestly.
Really.
Catherine is really pulling all the way
Braver
here.
than the U.S. Marines.
Right, seriously.
Thank you. Though, being braver than a U.S. Marine, not that hard. Okay. So,
Go on.
a recap from session 11. Okay, last time on the Cromwell Chronicles. Continuing to follow the events of sessions 9 and 10, though those episode numbers are probably going to be different. David is now living with Mr. Campbell and Chloe, doing what he can to help out around the house. Eva and Chloe talk, and Eva tells her that even though she doesn't really like David, she'll tolerate him because he's important to Chloe, and then Eva gives them the 2 paintings she did of Chloe and David. Eva has to meet with her guidance counselor to talk about her future, which she doesn't really have figured out yet. Meanwhile, David hangs around after school on Monday and sees Ro and Alex sneak off to the woods together, where Ro brings Alex into Fairy, only to return a couple of minutes later. David tries to follow Alex after he leaves Fairy, but in a terrible twist of fate, can't make himself seen. Chloe tries to summon David with her silky magic when he doesn't show up again, but that doesn't work either. Chloe tries to contact Ro for help, who is mysteriously gone radio silent, and instead gets a hold of Jimena, who grabs his book of magic and comes down to the beach to help. The two look at the book, and a dark power offers to bring David back for a price, which Chloe turns down. Instead, they call Alex and Eva to come join them, and David goes into his darkest self to pull himself into existence. However, in his darkest self, David manifests in the form of a rotting, waterlogged corpse, heaving himself onto the beach. Jimena tries to use the magic of transference to return David to his normal self, but David interrupts her with a siren song, which Wrenn joins and harmonizes with, her magic overpowering David's. Chloe's song stops both David and Jimena in their tracks, as well as drawing out people in nearby houses, and Jacob, Eva, and Alex who are on their way. As people start to get drawn to Chloe's song, she stops and goes to David and uses salt to bring him back fully. Alex approaches David and uses hypnosis to pull him out of his darkest self. There are quite a few feelings and crying that night on the beach, but once everything is settled, the gang catches each other up on what's been going on. Mainly that the Petrovs were asleep for 100 years, and Ro and Alex went to Fairy that day, and no one knows where Ro is since they're not answering their phone. Everyone heads home to get some rest, and Jimena looks through his book, finding instructions for getting in contact with the dark power, but Jimena knows she doesn't need it, and puts it away. Chloe gives David his painted guitar, and they prepare for band practice the next day. Tuesday morning, everyone arrives at school, except Ro, who is still missing. Jimena and Alex talk at lunch, and she brings up the possibility of Alex drinking from her if he needs it, which he politely turns down. Meanwhile, everyone else's attention is drawn by the flashing lights and sirens as police cars begin pulling up outside of school. And that's where we are now.
So good.
One note. I
It's
don't
not
think this was on the beach.
Yeah, it
This
was.
is at a crossroads.
But you guys were in the water at some point. I assume
No.
I was like,
It
is
was
it at
raining.
the docks?
It
It was
pouring
raining.
rain.
Oh, okay. Y'all were just hanging out in the middle of town.
You know what? The percentage of
Raining.
information you got right, considering that you literally were not there, is
Incredible.
very
Like-
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, there was like a scene where Chloe kneels in the water and gets like her whole feet wet in her rain boots, and I was like, that has to be
Because
in the
it was
ocean,
raining.
right?
Because it
The
was
idea
falling.
that was in a gutter is terrifying, and a much worse fact for me to know.
No, it was just like on a street, you know, like in like
Yeah.
you got. Have you? We need to take you to the Pacific Northwest. You would South Florida, like yeah, right, yeah,
Yeah, when it gets
Yeah.
real wet, the street's wet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's how it is here, too.
Have you seen a street in the rain?
It's because, like,
Yeah,
streets usually are, like, curved.
Yeah.
But they can. Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
let's move on.
Don't worry.
This isn't important.
We're moving.
Flat, so you can drive on them.
Moving right along.
Okay.
Are we recapping anything that happened or are we not recapping anything?
I am. I think I don't think we should recap because I think
Okay. All right.
I want that to be a bit of a surprise, maybe. But that is where we're going to start with Daisy May. Tuesday morning, Daisy, you had made plans to meet up with Rex. And he is not there.
I would assume I have his phone number.
Probably, yeah.
So I think Daisy May is gonna text him because she's definitely worried after the last conversation they had that he did not do what she recommended. And went rogue. So she's gonna text, "Hey, just wanted to check in. Are you still planning on meeting me here? It's fine if you didn't. Just want to make sure you know you're good."
You don't get a response.
Okay.
And people are heading into class, and classes are starting for the day.
Has she seen Alex arrive?
How do Alex and Eva usually arrive in the morning?
With Jacob, I think.
On time, early.
Early?
I think so, yeah.
I think they just miss you. You know, in Daisy trying to figure out where Rex is, you miss them heading into class.
Okay.
Daisy May and Alex do have class together, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
And
I
see,
don't
what class do you think is first?
I think you don't have that class until the afternoon on Tuesdays.
Okay. I think Daisy May is gonna go to class and like take a long route there to wander around and see if she sees Rex or Priya anywhere.
You don't see them on school grounds.
Okay.
It is lunchtime. I think, most people, classes pass for the day, and lunchtime rolls around. Jimena and Alex, you're in the library. Where would everyone else go for lunch? Important question. Where would David go, especially after last night?
Ooh, I don't think he's corporeal at the Mo. And I think he's moving his little weird ass spirit body to wherever Alex is. He's watching for the moment, but he's keeping tabs on wherever that that guy is. So he's in lay shadows. Or wait, where's Daisy May?
I think at lunch, if she hasn't seen or heard from Rex, she's gonna be hanging out in the gardens and trying to figure out if there was an easy way to find where Rex lives.
Yeah, no, he's then he's with Alex. If yeah. Yep. Just but like shadows, man, at the moment. Not real.
So would David have overheard the whole conversation between Jimena and Alex?
I would like to, if that's possible.
Yeah, that's what the unseen skin is for. So
yes, I would like to. Could I get strings on either of them for overhearing that stuff, or? It's fine if not. I'm just wondering about secrets.
I think that's up. I would say that's what players Dia and Quinn. How do you feel on that?
Personally, as a player, I don't want to, but I will give the string regardless.
Okay, wait. How about what you do? Percy, roll with cold.
Okay.
You have to materialize, but that can tell me if you're in the scene, and then
yeah. Finally, good rolls. Okay, 11.
Okay, yeah. Then you were there and you heard, and you can
get strings on both or just one.
I mean, who had secrets kind of spilled in that scene? I feel like Jimena revealed more than Alex did. So you can pick a string on Jimena.
And what was the conversation about again? I'm just a refresher really quick.
How would you summarize what Jimena was talking about, Dia?
He offered for Alex to feed from him if he needed to.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
And also, I think David is aware enough that would have picked up on Jimena slipping that she finds Alex hot.
Yep. No. All right. So no string on Alex, sadly. But all right, that's fine. I got another string on Jimena. Good for me.
Where would Eva be at lunch?
I think Eva is still taking her lunches in the gardens.
Where would Wrenn be?
Wrenn is looking for Ro. So would go to the lunchroom to see if Ro's at the table that they normally sit at.
Wrenn, you do not see Ro anywhere.
Then Wrenn is going to spend lunch looking, because this is very concerning at this point.
Eva, you go to the gardens, and Daisy, you see Eva sitting at a bench in your gardens.
Daisy's gonna go up to Eva. Hello, Eva. How are you today?
Hi, Daisy May. I'm okay. The garden is lovely.
Well, thank you. Did you see Priya or Rex yesterday?
Wait. Player when did I see Priya?
You talked to her on Friday afternoon. That's when you hypnotized her, but you haven't seen her since.
Okay. And then you will say, no, I don't really talk to them. Are they okay?
Well, I don't know about Rex, but Priya, no, Priya's not okay. See, I do believe you had a conversation with her that has broken her. She is a different person
Is she?
Yeah. Now I can understand the want to protect your brother. But I don't appreciate the harming of my friends.
Okay. I will say that was not my intention, because Priya has not harmed anyone. I was just trying to get her out of the way. I will say I'm sorry to hear that she's not doing well.
Yeah.
As you are talking, the sounds of a police siren comes. You hear it down the street, echoing across campus. And then you see a car pull up into the parking lot. There is suddenly this flurry of activity as some administrators spill out of the buildings, and there are police officers coming onto campus, and there's this crowd of people who are forming and watching what is going on, and people start heading not on to campus somewhere specific, but into the woods surrounding campus. Alex and Jimena, you hear the sirens, something that pulled you away from your embarrassment, Jimena. And Wrenn, you were looking for Ro. And then you hear the sound of sirens.
So I'm seeing people start moving into the woods, right?
There is now at this point police tape being put up, but to try, and barriers try to keep students from coming, but people are watching and going, what is happening on the edge? And
Okay, I think Wrenn is going to try to channel the kind of quiet kid energy that they've been fostering for months and months and months, that just kind of helps them get places without people noticing. Not because they're not there, but just because they're quiet and, you know. And Wrenn is going to try to sneak back there and get a look at what's going on.
Can I say also that if immediately when sirens go off, wherever David is, drops his shit and goes to wherever he thinks Wrenn is, or at least tries to find where Wrenn is to make sure that she's okay.
yeah.
I'm sneaking. Is there a move for, like, really bad idea? Or, like...
I mean, I think I'm just going to let you do it.
Oh, thank you. That'd be great.
If you would like to roll.
Nope, I would like to do it. If you would like me to roll, I will roll.
No, you can sneak in. Yeah, so where is everyone else going now? As does anyone not care? They're like, okay, whatever. Someone called the cops.
I think Jimena's gonna be like shoot up and be like, I'm gonna go check that out. That sounds cool. That's not here right now, so I'm gonna go. Do you want to come, or I'm just gonna leave?
Sure.
She starts walking. Okay. She like runs down the stairs.
Oh.
The air is cold and damp. It's November, even midday. There is this chill, and Wrenn, you press into the forest, and you see between the swarm of jacketed officers coming in. There is something partially dug up that they are surrounding. And you see two people who are being, attended to, given like those silverly plastic blankets. What are those are called?
Oh, yeah.
Shock blankets?
Emergency.
Yeah, they're given shock blankets. But you see Rex and Priya.
Oh shit.
And Rex seems like he's still clutching his phone. He's trying to talk to Priya in a hushed voice, and she just has this far off look on her face, and if you look carefully, you see that her fingernails are caked with dirt.
Do I see what they were digging? Can I tell what's on the ground?
If you press forward,
Sure.
you see a mostly decomposed but still recognizable corpse.
What the fuck?
And there's an instant fear that fills your chest. I think you should roll to keep your cool. Because,
Okay.
What the fuck?
well, death is suddenly real.
Do I get to ask who it is?
That's, I think, let's use keep your cool in the sense that the way it is written, where you can roll to keep your cool, and on 10 and up, you can ask me a question about the situation and take one forward.
That's with cold, right?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 2 1s.
Bro! No!
You hear a voice behind you go, "What are you doing here?"
Oh my god. Hi. I was on a walk in the. I'm leaving. I was actually just leaving. Don't worry about it. Super good. I'm gonna look around real fast. Do I see anyone that I know anywhere nearby?
You just see a police officer who is looking at you with some concern but also suspicion.
I'm leaving. Bye. And I'm gonna walk away.
He kind of puts a hand on your shoulder. "We don't want this getting out."
You mean you're not gonna tell people what
How about you stay here until your principal comes over and can talk to you?
Okay. Yep. I'm gonna. You probably see Wren's breathing is like very fast and starting to get shaky and like yeah. And Wrenn is not gonna talk to them more. Wrenn is just gonna stand there, like, still wildly looking around for both Ro and for anyone that she knows, or Alan, or just,
I think, David, you were trying to find Chloe. And roll with cold to see.
Okay. 10 even.
Okay. You are able to follow her through the woods, and you do see this. You see her. You see that there is a corpse. You see this officer come up behind Wrenn and talk to her. And you are not corporeal yet, but you see all of this happen.
Can I see who the body is? Do I recognize it? Do I know who it is? Do I know what's going on?
Roll. Actually, no. You do know. You know that we're at this spot in the woods. You saw a couple, maybe 6 months or so ago, when you were still just, that's all you did was watch people on campus. You saw what happened. You know who did this.
Can I know who's dead, though?
Just some poor sap who
wasn't
in the right place at the right time.
Awesome. Okay. Because this is a thing with that I know we made it easier for me to be corporeal, but one of the things was that I can do is the end scene is I can leave whispers and things, right? So is it possible for me to not materialize, but just have Wrenn hear in their ear the voice of David just being "It's okay, I'm here. Don't tell the cops shit." And that's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna say, "It's okay, I'm here. Don't tell the cops shit. It'll all be okay. I'm right here. Okay, I'm right here." And that's all I'm gonna do.
Wrenn,
but I'm still watching. But I'm
can
not.
Can I hear that?
Corporeal.
Do I hear that? Okay. Wrenn will quietly whisper back, "Okay, I will not tell the cops shit, and I will stand here."
Okay.
Good.
Correction, it was 4 years ago. So the it's more of a skeleton than a full corpse, but you still know.
Got it. Vibes. Okay.
So
yeah, is there anything else? Wait, can I notice anything more about Priya and Rex? Can I gain insight or try and
if you want to I would say that this would be a roll with a keep your cool roll to gain insight.
Okay. All right, I want to do that. I want more context. Woo, hell yeah. Okay. Keep your cold is also cold?
Yeah.
12.
What specific question, what insight do you want to ask?
I want to know why Priya is so fucked up about this.
Okay.
I mean, obviously it's a dead person, but Priya's been, I know that Priya's been investigating people and the supernatural. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Priya looks like her worldview has shifted. She used the word vampire. She talked about ghosts in spell books. And she did believe it, but it was fun. And now it looks like it's become real. And it looks like there's the feeling of being betrayed in her eyes. Someone that she knew and trusted and believed is not who she thought they were.
Okay.
And you take one forward to address that.
Hell yes! Okay. I'm on a roll. Alright. I'm not gonna pressure my luck. I'm not gonna try and talk to anybody else. Nothing. I'm just, after I, hear / intuit, whatever that is, basically Invisible David's gonna be, right where Wrenn is, listening to everything, fucking giving all of the cops the fucking stink eye, even though they can't see him. Don't touch my kid, I swear to God! He's going, full dad mode.
It's not easy now to sneak into the woods to follow to see what is happening. There is barrier put up and officers watching, and there's a crowd of people who have formed to kind of look to try to see what's going on. And in that crowd is Jimena and Alex, who followed, and Eva and Daisy May. Did you get up to see?
Daisy May definitely went to go see, especially since she has not heard from Rex and Priya, so she's very concerned.
Okay. Yeah, Eva would have gone too.
Daisy May, however, is going to try and walk away from Eva, and go into grotesque so that she can go a little more under the radar.
So you want to go under the radar by becoming a gnome walking around?
Yeah, because if people see me, I just freeze, and then a cop might pick me up and be like, this is weird, and take me to the crime scene. Or people won't stop and be like, what are you doing here? You sit and stay, like they did to Wrenn.
But Daisy doesn't know that.
But Daisy knows how life works and knows that she can freeze as a gnome, and no one's gonna be like, who are you? They're gonna be like, what the hell?
Okay, cool. So, yeah, you use grotesque and you become an animated gnome. I would like you to, if you're trying to slip away from Eva without even noticing, I'd like you to roll to run away.
Okay. I have 2 die today. Look at me, Saffron.
Yeah, I was teaching Phil using 1.
Okay. I rolled a 5 and a 2, and then running away, is that cold?
Volatile.
Volatile? Beautiful, that's a 2. Math.
So,
7, 9.
Okay. Would you like to run into something worse, cause a big scene, or leave something behind?
I'll leave something behind.
You already lost 1 earring. What other thing would Daisy May lose in slipping away and becoming a gnome?
I really don't want her to lose her phone, so I'm gonna say the other earring.
Okay.
She has 2. She lost the shovel, now she's lost the flower one.
Eva, as you're like, well, you get up to try to figure out what's going on, you turn around one moment, and the next thing you know, you don't know where Daisy's gone. But you do see that she's dropped. There's one of her earrings on the ground.
Can I take it?
Yeah. Is there anything that anyone specifically wants to do?
When I'm waiting on you, Saffron.
Yeah.
To tell. Okay.
I think people who are concerned about Ro are currently. Wrenn is in the woods, so wouldn't know what was happening if. Yeah. So Ro, you pull up in your car. You're late. It's midday, and you see this crowd of people forming, and police cars parked. What do you do?
Ro just pulls over, to the side of the road, parks, jumps out of his car, and I think he's gonna, run over to the crowd to see what's going on. Leaves, his bag, and all his stuff in his truck, and it's just gonna, run over. So, look for someone that he recognizes, like Ray, Jimena.
You would see Jimena and Alex.
Alex is visible. He's tall.
Yeah.
As Ro comes up to them, Jimena's like, Alex, what do you see? She's hitting his arm. What do you see? I can't fucking see. What do you see?
There's just policemen over there. They're just talking.
Be more descriptive.
I don't have, supervision.
Oh my god.
Do you want to be, lifted up so that you can see? Oh, hi, Ro.
Oh. Where have you been? She, turns on Ro.
Yeah. I saw you last night.
Ro is still wearing the same thing he was wearing yesterday, and has not changed. And the only thing different about him is that he looks a little on edge. But he just says, I lost track of time. What the fuck is going on? Why are there cops here?
I don't know. I literally haven't seen anyone all day except for Jimena and Eva, but...
Yeah, we were just sitting up in the library eating lunch, and then sirens, and then we came down to see what was going on.
Weird.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Chloe? Wrenn? She left me a bunch of missed calls and no voicemails, so...
Oh, that was from last night.
Yeah, that was from last night.
We all kind of met up.
I got a bit to catch you up on. How busy are you right
Sounds
now?
fun.
We have a thing to do where apparently there are cops, so I don't think we should catch them up right now.
I mean, we can't see anything, so what better is there to do other than this, like...
Gossip?
Talk. That's true.
Okay. Sure. Catch me up, I guess.
Okay, so...
We want to take it, out of the crowd, maybe?
Sure. Actually, it's probably better if Jimena caught you up, since I was only there for, the back half.
Okay, so... I'm chilling at home, and then I get a call from Wrenn, who's, panicking, because apparently David just up and disappeared last night. He couldn't materialize or anything, so I met up with them, and we sat down. We were trying to figure out how to get him to appear again, because Wrenn said that their stuff wasn't working, and most of the stuff I can do can't really do it very well, so we called Alex, and we were kind of just waiting, and then he appeared, and he was kind of, not looking great. He was, all skeletal and rotting, and he was, crawling up the street towards us, and it was really weird. And then he was not looking right, so I tried to do something, but then he started singing, and it was a magical kind of singing, so I couldn't do much anymore. And then Wrenn interrupted with her own magical singing, and it was a whole scene. A bunch of people almost came out and saw what was going on. They didn't, and we were fine, because they stopped singing. And then once Alex got there, we were able to kind of get David back to where he was. And then, at the beginning of that, we tried to call you, but then you weren't picking up, so then we just kind of, figured it out.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay. Magical singing bodes well for the band, I will say. But that sounds crazy. Is David okay now? Is Chloe okay? Where the fuck is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her. She's got to be around here somewhere, right?
Yeah, Ro has, not answered any of, the messages on his phone yet, and he's gonna take out his phone and text Chloe and just say, "Hey, sorry, I've been out of touch. Where are you?"
You do get that. Your phone does buzz as you're waiting there.
Can I answer it?
You can answer it. Doesn't mean that you would want to, but you can. No one's stopping you.
Yeah, okay. Wrenn will pull out her phone and open it and read the text message and breathe out very heavily at seeing Ro's name just on her phone. That's a bit good. And we'll open it and text back, kind of scattered, more misspellings and combined words than you would normally expect from Wrenn. There's usually a lot, but this is even more than normal. And we'll text back, in the woods. I don't really know. I'm fine. yeah, I'll come see you in a minute. And then, like, a little thumbs up emoji or something. Send.
Ro texts back, don't say shit to the cops. And then, if you need me to sneak you out, I got you.
Wrenn texts back, really?
Hell yeah. Okay. I think, maybe. I actually don't have a string on you. Never mind, I can't do it.
David also says, like, to Chloe as well, like, if you really need a distraction to get out of here, I can supply that. However, I feel like maybe we should just wait it out.
I'm just gonna stand here. It's okay.
Is it? Do you... Oh, fuck.
As soon as they stop looking at me, I was thinking about leaving, but I think that's a bad idea.
That's such a bad idea. Such a bad idea. That's, like, really a bad... Okay. Fuck. Okay.
Okay, so I...
Should I... Do you want me to stay here? Or do you want me to, like...
No. Actually, can you go make sure Ro's okay? Because that was a...
Yeah.
Wait. Where the hell were you? I said to Ro.
Ro looks at the text and just says, sorry. I lost track of time. I was talking with my mom.
Okay.
That pretty much explains everything.
Yeah, Wrenn doesn't know how to respond to that, so she's... Oh, no, wait, this doesn't exist in 2016. Never mind. Wren's not going to do what I just said. Wrenn is going to just nod.
I want to know, though, what would you have done? If
I was going to do the, like, thumbs up reaction to the text message, but, no. Okay, I'm not going to do that. I am instead going to be like, okay, we'll talk about that. He's fine. Okay. He's good.
Should I go to that? Because I can update them, because I feel like I am only one incorporeal man. So I kind of want backup on this one. So I might go get people and let them know
that sounds
what
like
you're
a
doing.
good idea. You should do that. I'm gonna stand here and not say shit to the cops, because you and Ro said the exact same thing.
Please, God, don't say anything.
Why would I got it.
You're very nice. You're, like, nice to a level that is, like, insane. So just think about all the niceness that you have within yourself, and just for a moment, put it in, like, a little box, just shove it to the side and say, I'll be nice later. Not at the moment, though. If you have to be mean, and just don't worry about being rude. Just don't say literally anything.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Ro sends Wrenn a text that's like follow up. If you say anything to the cops, the only thing you should say is, I need a lawyer. Don't say anything to them. They are trying to manipulate you, and they will use your words against you. Do not say shit to them.
Literally, everything that Ro, you know how Ro is, like, really smart and cool?
No,
Listen to what Ro's saying.
Okay, cops are scary. Okay, cool. Okay, okay, right. I'm gonna stay here. You should go tell them that I'm okay, and I will stand here and be quiet.
I'm gonna go get backup, and then David whooshes himself to the crowd where Ro and Alex and everybody are. Should I materialize? It's always the question, isn't it? Fuck. Okay.
If you want to materialize, you would have to roll again.
Yeah. Can I keep doing this whisper thing to other people, or is
how about you roll again just to see?
Okay. All right. Please. Oh God. Okay. 10. Oh.
Okay, so you can materialize if you want, or you can continue to whisper.
I am going... Well, because I can just vanish when I want to. So yes, I will materialize because I want to be able to, like, tell them shit and not have to worry about not being there. So I'm going to materialize, and then I'm going to, like, very casually walk up to Jimena, Alex, and Ro and be like, hey, folks. Hi.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, dude, it's been a minute. Damn, can I want to give you a little bit of a hug, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
I was worried, or Wrenn was really worried. Anyways, but it's chill. So I was just with Wrenn. She's a little bit behind enemy lines at the moment. So I needed to let you all know that, because in person, but like, there's crazy shit. I know the shit that's happened, and it's crazy. So I can inform you guys about that.
What is happening?
Were you in the woods? What the fuck is going on?
I can't say shit while we're in the crowd where the police are, but I do.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We should go to my spot in the gardens or something.
Okay. I'm just a little worried about Wrenn. Just a little bit, but okay. I think, I just wanted more people to know the situation, but I trust Wrenn. I feel like if Wrenn needs us, Wrenn will let us know, right? Theoretically?
I could try to grab her through fairy, but I don't know if dodging the cops is the smartest option.
Yeah, I think we just, she's so nice. They'll love them.
Wait, where's the principal? He's super nice and chill. Where the fuck is he?
You guys don't see Alan Woods, but
can I go looking for him?
I mean, if you try to go looking for him, as you kind of like look around, you see that, you see his like back headed into the woods.
Bro's gonna like run up like and try and catch him before he like gets too far.
Yeah, you could run up to him.
Hey, Principal Woods.
Hi.
Just like a sec.
Ro, right?
Yeah, new kid. Can I, my friend is in, I think she was just, like, curious or something and went into the woods and cops have, like, got her waiting there. Could you go get them?
Yes. Yeah.
Their name's Wrenn, not Ro, I'm Ro. Their name is Wrenn. Please,
Wrenn. Right. Yes, I'll definitely make sure that Wrenn's okay. I don't know who called the cops, but
them, like, tell her we're meeting in the gardens.
In the gardens. Cool. Got it.
You're so cool. You're like such a chill guy.
Try my best. He just heads in. Like, he's like, okay, gotta deal with this situation.
I do love him. Okay. David is also very relieved at this fact.
Yeah, Ro runs to the rest of the gang and
is it solved? Is there grit?
Yeah. The cool principal's gonna go take care of it, and he's so nice. Like, what a chill.
He's so nice.
The principal at my school was not like that.
I've never met him.
He's nice.
He's cool. He's nice.
I mean, I had to meet him when I enrolled and stuff. He's a really chill guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So gardens is what we said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shit, you definitely told Principal Woods that's where we're going, so we have to go there?
Yeah, I was gonna text Wrenn, but like, just in case, sometimes there's bad cell service in the woods.
Okay. Based on some of the pertinent information that I have, the gardens may not be the place that we want to like go to.
Do we want to go back to the library?
That feels like a safer spot than the gardens does, based on some things that I know.
What the fuck are you talking about? The gardens are like the safest place at the school. Daisy May's like a fucking attack dog, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm vouching for the library here. I think library is
Ro, I'm gonna just need, I know that I haven't I'm just gonna need you to trust me on this one. Like, gardens is not the spot that we should be going to after the events that have unfolded thus far. I will explain. I literally will tell you everything. Once we get to the library, I will give you all of the answers and all of the details. Like, I swear to God.
Okay. What?
Cool.
Promise?
Yes, 100% promise.
I'm gonna pull out my phone and text Chloe. Don't mind what Principal Woods said, meet in the library.
Cool.
Does David get experience there?
Yes.
Like experience.
Easy. Thank you.
For what?
Oh, but
Easy
3
money.
experience. Easy money, baby.
Wait, for what?
For
I
making a
promise. I promised I'd explain everything.
Explain everything. Okay, that's fun.
Well, I said I said a lot of shit.
That's a promise that could easily be broken, you realize.
Oh, uh-huh. So we're headed to the library.
You're headed to the library. Eva. You are pretty much alone in a crowd. And what exactly would Eva be doing?
Is there any, like, tall guys around?
You don't actually see anyone that tall.
Damn.
You don't see your brother or bro.
There's no, like, jocks or anything. There's no athletes.
You do see one athlete. You see Miguel.
Fuck, I knew
one
it!
of the basketball players. And wrapped around his waist,
God damn it,
is Alicia.
Damn it.
Oh! Holy shit!
Okay. I will... I'll go to Miguel. And... I'm just gonna pretend like Alicia's not there unless she says something to me. And I'm just gonna be like, hey, Miguel, do you know what's going on here?
Not really. I mean, I just saw Principal Woods go in there. I don't know, people are talking, of course. Something about maybe, like, there was, like, I don't know. I mean, God, you can't trust rumors, but I've heard people saying there's a dead body in the woods.
Yeah, that's crazy. Why would there be a dead body?
Alicia doesn't say anything, but she looks at you with some, not really, like, accusation, but, like, she looks at you like, we both know something that you are ignoring, kind of. She gives you a knowing look.
Okay. Eva will notice the look and then turn to Alicia and be like, oh, hi. I didn't notice you there. Did you want to add something, Alicia?
Are you trying to shut her down?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Roll with cold.
Not great. Fuck. That's a 7. Wait. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's an 8.
Okay. Because you have cold as ice, you get to pick 2. Would you like to gain a string on Alicia? Would you like to give them a condition, or would you like to take one forward?
Can I gain a string on Alicia and then take one forward?
Yes. Okay. And so she looks at you after you say, do you have something you want to say? And she says, I just think you should be careful, Eva. Everyone here is a bit suspect. And she'll give you the condition suspicious.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
And then she kind of turns to Miguel and goes, "Can we go?" "Oh, yeah, sure." And bye, Eva. They head out.
Like right before they go, she says, "Hey, Miguel, text me if you find out anything."
He nods. Daisy May,
Yes.
where do you go as a gnome?
Daisy May is gonna go towards the sirens, like via the woods, and try and see what's happening.
I think okay. I would roll for this roll to keep your cool. Or you can roll to this is roll to keep your cool as a way to kind of stay hidden.
And that's with cold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's great. Rolled 4, cold is 1. That's a 5.
As you're walking along, you hear someone go, "What's that garden gnome doing?" Daisy doesn't even get into the woods. Like, another student.
Wait, can Eva hear that?
Eva would hear
Eva
that.
knows. Okay. Can she like go towards where they were talking, or whoever called that out, to see if she can find Daisy May?
Yeah. Daisy, what do you do?
Daisy's gonna freeze and really just hope. I feel like as a gnome, she would have been moving kind of through the gardens. So she's gonna hope that she can freeze and look as natural as possible.
I think at this point, you were literally, like, on the parking strip before going into the woods, like, past the parking lot. And you're just freeze.
I'm on, like, a tiny little bit of grass.
Yeah. And Eva, you see Daisy as a gnome.
Okay, can I turn to whoever said that, and then can I say, "Yeah, that's my animatronic gnome"?
Someone goes, "Okay, whatever, dude." Just, like, disappears back into the crowd.
Okay. I'm gonna run over, or walk over to Daisy May, and, like, crouch down and pick her up, and be like, "I hope you can hear me. Sorry, I know this is probably weird. Wrenn picked you up. Whatever. What are you doing?"
Sorry for disappearing on you like that. I wanted to try and see what was happening, and I thought as a gnome I wouldn't get called out as much.
How is that a better idea? If you were just yourself, you would just be a kid walking.
Yes, but as a gnome, I may have gone into a gnome early, but I thought when I got into the woods, if I was a gnome, I could freeze, and people would just accept that there was a garden gnome, and they wouldn't talk to me.
I can see how that's poorly executed, but I think it's a good idea.
Well, thank you, and thank you for your help.
Yeah, I don't think we can go into the woods right now. I think we may have attracted too much suspicion.
Yes,
Eva, you look around and you are getting a couple glances because not only do you have this condition now, you're just standing holding this garden gnome. And you're talking to a garden gnome. Like,
Fuck, okay. Can I turn and, like, while still, like, holding Daisy May, and, like, pick someone out of the crowd and be like, do you want to say something? What's his name? Adam? Can Adam be there?
Yeah, Adam, the guy that you shut down in art class is just, like, standing there. Like, you haven't, this guy from your art class that you think is a kind of loser is just kind of looking at you.
Yeah, can I, like, turn to him, like, directly and be like, hi, Adam? Do you have something you want to say? Do you have another comment to add?
No.
Get his
I'm sorry, Eva.
Get his ass.
Okay. And she'll, I guess, walk off with Daisy May back to the gardens.
Yeah, so you go to the gardens, other people are going to the library. Perfect. Wrenn, you were standing in the woods, and Alan Woods walks in, the most tired man. He's tall, kind of lanky, African-American man in his late 30s. Bald head and nice suit. And he just kind of goes, right, and starts talking to some officers and is trying to, like, calm the situation down, kind of be like, they're, like, coming over to him and they're asking a bunch of questions, and he's like, okay, and he's, like, trying to get, there's, like, someone else from his office comes, and but eventually you're still standing there, and
Wrenn must put her hand up at some point, like is standing in pretty much a freeze frame waiting for this to happen, and once it seems like he's dealt with some of the official stuff, we'll just kind of, like, raise their hand and stand there until he comes over.
Yeah, he's looked at you, like, he's kind of given you, like, a reassuring glance, okay, even as he's talking to people, and eventually he pulls away and he comes over and he's like, Wrenn, right? Wrenn Aurora?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hi. I am going to make sure that they don't ask any, they don't ask you any questions. This
okay,
is...
Thank you. I really was just, I didn't...
You're not the kind of magic that would do this. I know you're fine. So...
Wait, what kind of magic would do this? I mean, wait, am I allowed to ask a question? I'm asking questions.
No, you can ask me questions. You're fine.
Okay, so what?
There are... Don't worry, I will try to deal with this. Your friends are in the garden.
Okay.
So...
Okay, I can...
I would suggest you go with them.
Okay.
They want to make sure they're not going to bug you.
Okay.
Just don't be suspicious.
Everything about what I'm doing right now is suspicious, but I mean, okay,
You just want to go. Just go hang out with your friends.
Okay, I'm gonna go hang out with my friends. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. He's like, I'm sorry, this is how you've had to spend your lunch period.
Oh, it's not you look very... I'm sorry this is how you had to spend your lunch period, too. Okay. Good luck with things, and thank you. You're a good principal, and I'm gonna go now.
And where do you go?
The garden.
Well, Alex, text, damn it.
I'm gonna go to the garden first, and then I'll probably pull out my phone and realize that Alex, or A, texted me that
Yes.
I need to go to the library. But I'll go to the gardens first, like, just walking very quickly.
So, where exactly do Eva and Daisy head? Do you go to Daisy's part of the gardens?
Yeah, do I know which part is Daisy's part?
I think so.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
also Daisy would just be like, let's go to my garden. And
Okay.
if you didn't know, would direct you.
Okay.
You know, you can set Daisy down. Do you go out of your, once you're set down, do you go out of your animated form, or do you stay as a gnome?
I think I'll look around, make sure no one else is there,
Yeah.
and then go back to human form.
And
That's really cool.
Well, thank you.
what do you, as the two of you sit there, what do you do?
Eva will be like, okay, so I helped you. Do you need anything else here? Are you planning on sneaking back?
I may go back when the crowd is gone. I have not heard from Rex yet, so I am a little worried. Do you know anything?
I don't. And because I like you, I'm telling the truth right now. I don't know what happened to them. I'm sorry about your friends.
I appreciate that. I know the last time we spoke with Alex, he was the one who did most of the talking.
Right.
So I suppose he would have been the one who technically lied to me about knowing Priya and Rex.
I'll be honest with you again. I don't know all my brother's relationships. If he lied, that's his business.
Alright, well, I appreciate your help today.
Thank you. I hope it means something to you.
It does. Do you know where your brother is at the moment?
No. Why?
Wait. I mean, he is taller than the two of us, so maybe he could have seen something.
No, there wasn't really any tall people in the crowd. I didn't see Ro either. Have you seen Ro?
I haven't seen Ro in a while.
Okay. A little concerning. I'll text my brother and check in. And Eva will just shoot off a text to Alex, being like, "Hi, are you okay? Where are you?"
Wrenn, you head to the gardens and you see Daisy and Eva talking to each other.
Hey guys, oh, wait. Where are Alex and Rowan? Good to see you, but also... And then I'm gonna check my phone and be like, okay, library. I'm gonna go to the library now, Are you guys okay? Are you all good?
Yes, are you okay, Rain Roar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went into the woods while they were doing their thing, which was a bad idea, but, I left the woods because our principal's a cool person, so now I'm here.
Did you see, what was happening in there?
Yeah, I did, yeah,
What?
I did, Rex and Priya are both there. They're fine, I think. Well, Priya looked a little bit, like, distant, I guess, but, they're both there. They're fine. I think they're fine. But they were digging up a dead body.
Like,
Saffron?
Do you...
what?
Do you think Daisy May should roll to keep her cool in the moment?
Yes. Roll to keep it cool.
Are you?
Keeping cool was cold.
Yes.
Okay, that's an 8.
Yeah, I think there is a chill that goes through you, Daisy, as dead body in the woods. Rex and Priya are okay, but you know what they might have discovered, and you get the sense that Wrenn doesn't know right now. Eva doesn't know. But people are going to know if you get the sense that people are could know. And you are in danger of, if you continue to stay with these people who are very smart and very and good at figuring things out, that they will figure out. Now, what does that mean? Is that something that threatens you, threatens your garden? That's up to Daisy.
It threatens Daisy, which would mean something could happen to Daisy, which would mean no one would care for her garden, which means it would threaten her garden, which means Daisy's eyes are gonna change. And one of them's gonna be flower, and one of them's gonna be a fire.
You enter your darkest self.
Yes. And Daisy May is going to go,
Well, that that is quite shocking. Maybe y'all should go and see the others. I think I'm gonna head back to the woods and check, since Priya and Rex are there. I'm gonna see if I can go and talk to them.
Saffron, I have a question. Do I recognize Daisy's darkest self, since she has attacked me once in it before?
You see something in her eyes change. This is a gnome with a vengeance.
You know, I'm actually not sure it's the best idea for us to leave right now.
No, I think for everyone, I think it would be best for you to go and see the others.
Why?
Well, you said there was a dead body in the woods, and...
Yeah, so I'm curious what you're gonna go do about it.
Well, I'm not gonna go do anything about the dead body. I'm gonna go and make sure that Rex and Priya are okay.
You promise?
Yes, of course, right?
Okay. Eva, let's go.
Okay. Goodbye, Daisy. Don't get caught again when people can't help you.
I won't.
And Wrenn and Eva, you head to the library.
Well, I just kind of want to get out of sight of Daisy May, and then I'm going to talk to Eva.
Daisy May is gonna wait for them to exit her garden, and then I was saying, as soon as they exit Daisy May's garden, she's gonna walk back over to the woods. But this time it's not a sneaking, she is like walking with a purpose, like, I am the principal, I'm in charge type vibes.
Okay. And Wrenn, you just wanted to kind of just, you and Eva just kind of leave Daisy May's range, but you're not headed immediately to the library.
No, I just want to get out of her visual range. And then turn to Eva if we're able to do that. Okay, so, fun fact, I have actually seen her look like that before, with, like, the whole eye change thing and, like, the demeanor and the purpose, because she's attacked me before. She's since apologized for that, but, I stepped on her garden, and she did that, and then she, like, hit me with a shovel, and I fell into a rose bush, which is what happened to me that morning that you were like, what happened to you? And I was like, funny question. Anyway, yeah, so that's what she did, and that's what she looks like right now.
Okay.
So, do you think she's gonna go attack someone?
Maybe?
I mean, she seemed really protective of Rex and Priya, so maybe it's more of just like a protect them, but
No, I get that, but then, like, protection can easily, swing over into murder?
I mean, yeah,
Murderous
David is kind of a
intent?
case of, yeah, that too. I mean, I don't think he's ever like, murdered anyone, but, like,
Yeah, he's weird. I mean, we don't need to talk about it.
Point being, what do we do? Because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of them in the library, but now Daisy May is going back, and you rescued her again? Oh, I don't...
She was a gnome, and then she got caught. I used your excuse.
Which one?
The animatronic gnome one. It was not...
Oh my god, you're amazing! That's the best ever! Okay, that makes me really, really, really happy, but I'm gonna save that for later, for when there's not an imminent problem.
Yeah. What? Yes.
Yeah, okay, so... You rescued your animatronic gnome, but we won't be back to rescue the gnome if she... But she wasn't a gnome. Okay, so what do we do? Do we, like, follow her? Or do we go to the library? Or...
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like us going back there is suspicious. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying both of us had some experiences near the woods that would draw attention if we went back. But also Daisy May might kill someone, and I don't know, maybe it's with good reason. Maybe we should help her.
Kill someone?
Well, I don't know. I'm not saying that necessarily. Like I said, that's usually
people?
messy. No, I told you that's messy.
But, okay. But, okay.
Also, you totally stopped me from killing some people. So
You were gonna kill David?
maybe. I didn't know how it was
Eva!
gonna shake out.
Eva!
I thought he might, I don't know.
You
Hit
realize
Alex
there are
again?
other options besides, like, murder? Also, he is already dead.
Yeah, I know there's other options. You, like, I don't know, crying it out, I guess. That's what we apparently did.
Yeah, that's an option. As is not murder. But you know what? You didn't kill him. Thank you for not killing him.
Yeah, and
More.
I drew him a picture, so...
You did draw him a picture. This is very confusing. Okay,
I know,
so,
that's why I said I'm giving you mixed signals with him.
But you know what? It's fine. You murdered him, then you drew his picture. No, you
I
wanted to
did
murder
not
him, and then
murder
you
him.
drew his picture. It's okay.
Yes.
It's fair. Don't worry about it. Okay, so, thought. What if we go to the library, and because David is really good at sneaking around and being a weird, creepy ghost man, maybe we could ask him to follow Daisy May.
Okay, yeah, you're asking him, though.
Okay, yeah, I'll ask him.
Okay.
But did you tell an entire crowd of people that you had an animatronic gnome? Because at this point, I think you could ask him, and it, could just...
No, it's the principle of the thing. It was not... Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay.
Also, tell him I did not think he was cool. I just thought it was, like, kind of sweet.
I'm
that
gonna
he
tell
would
him you
learn
think he's
classics
so cool.
For his ex-boyfriend. Do not do that.
I'm gonna tell him you think he's so cool, and I'm
Nope,
gonna give him
I
the photo. And
did not say that. I did no. You know what? Tear that up. I didn't even.
I know it's artwork, and I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Whatever. It's yours. You can do what you want with it.
I think you're nicer than you think you are. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
And to the library.
So, going back in time a bit to this initial library gang. David, Ro, Alex, and Jimena. Where in the library do you go?
Jimena, can you take us to that, like, super secret spot that you have?
Sure thing. Let's go. She, like, ushers everybody up the stairs.
I've actually, like, never been in here.
Really?
Really?
Never been in the library?
Why would I need to be?
I don't know. It's a cool place. You can read.
Libraries are cool.
Yeah, there's books and stuff.
And also, Jimena's here.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, that's true. But I'm not, like, a book guy, so...
That's fair. And as they, like, walk up, Jimena's gonna, like, go to her stuff and make sure that the book is in her bag and that it's closed firmly shut. So this is where I hang out. It's pretty secluded up here, so we shouldn't have anybody interrupting us.
Okay. I have some beans to spill. Okay, this is... Alright, so I didn't think it would become relevant, but now I think it is becoming relevant. Fuck, I guess I'll just say it. Daisy May killed a guy. Fully killed a guy. So he was like, I don't know that much about the guy that Daisy May killed.
He worked at the school.
Yeah, I know that he was an employee, but might have been a janitor. I don't really remember. But so, are we all aware that Daisy May is, like, weird? As in, like, not...
No?
Oh, shit, okay, so there's also that.
Oh, holy shit, yeah. Yeah. Actually, Alex, I should tell you, I respect your sister. I actually respect her a lot. She didn't tell you. I respect that. She keeps her promises.
I'd hope she kept her promise.
Yeah,
What?
Daisy May is a gnome.
Daisy
May is a gnome?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a garden gnome. Her spirit is, like, tied to the school. So she has, like, this, like, undying urge to protect her gardens. And so what happened was, after, Mary, who's like this it's so weird that I know this much about this, but I get bored, okay, and people are entertaining sometimes. Mary, who's like the crew, like created Daisy, and all that stuff, died. Daisy was like real upset about it, and then she had this like commemorative plant about Mary, and then this guy like fucked with it. I don't remember if it was intentionally or unintentionally, but he fucked with it somehow, and then then Daisy like went like evil mode, and then he like ran away into the woods, and then she like chased after him with her shovel and went like and then like beat the fuck out of him, and then he died.
She brained a guy with a shovel?
Yeah, fully. Yeah, so that is what happened. And so when I was in the woods, that's absolutely the body that they just dug up. And so Priya and Rex are in Daisy's garden club, so I don't know if they know that Daisy's the one who killed that guy, but if they do know that Daisy's the one who killed that guy, then that's probably gonna mess with them because they're garden club members.
Wait, I'm in the fucking garden club. I didn't know shit about this. What the fuck? What do Rex and Priya have to do with it? They're like totally normal as far as I know. I mean,
also not. Well, I made a promise. I'm gonna tell you everything. So yeah, Rex and Priya are in the garden club. Ooh. This is just so much business to say. This is so much business. Yeah, they're in the garden club, and it's like this whole thing. But then,
Ro, you can feel that David is holding back from telling you.
I'm not. Fuck. Okay, fine. Fuck. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna tell the truth about this. That's fine. So Rex and Priya, so you know how Alex is a vampire?
We already know this.
Yeah, so, I mean, I think I already mentioned this at one point. I don't know if you were there for this, but, like, Rex and Priya got bit by Alex, like, earlier in the year. And, that's, a thing. And then, so then Priya was, those weird symbols that people have been seeing around places? That's, like, there's a little symbol, and they're like have a secret club or whatever where they all investigate the supernatural and weird things.
Shit.
And
Daisy May was talking to me about this like last week.
So I'd clocked it, and then was like, this is probably not gonna be relevant, and then it very much was relevant. So they have a supernatural club where they're, like, investigating things, and they, like, knew that they'd been bitten by a vampire, but they didn't know who. So then they were, like, trying to investigate it and shit, and then they told Daisy, and then Daisy was like, well, now I gotta investigate this shit.
That's not the full truth.
Bro just waits.
Okay, fuck. You get yourself into situations, and then you have to get yourself out of the situations.
David? If you don't tell me the full truth...
Yeah.
There will be consequences.
And I recognize that. And that's why I'm in the middle of my story, and the story's making its way to all of the things that have happened. So then I figured all this stuff out about Priya and Rex, right? And then I was just doing my thing, and by my thing I mean creepily watching everyone at school, and then I found out that Daisy was, researching me. And so then I was like, that's funny, ha 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 ha. And watched Daisy try and research me for, like, a little bit. And then I, like, did my thing where I was, like, materialize myself and try and act all cool or whatever the fuck. And then I showed up and I was like, hi. And then, got to got to chatting with good old Daisy May about some stuff, and then Daisy asked questions and was like, so like, what do you know about certain things? And then I was like, so then I, was like, well, I know some stuff about some stuff. And then, so then I remembered that I knew about, that I'd seen, Alex do this stuff. And this was, okay, but then this was, this was post, like, fight times. And I was still a little bit, I was, let's just say, a little reticent about the whole thing. I was a little bit still, we had the whole handshake thing, but then I was still like, a little bit fucked up about the fact that this dude punched me. And to be fair, he did send Priya, and I don't remember if Rex went to the hospital, but at least Priya went to the hospital. And this is Daisy, and Daisy's the garden club head of the garden club, so it makes sense that Daisy's concerned about the members of the garden club that she runs. So I may or may not have given the information to Daisy that Alex was the one who sent some folks to some places, because Daisy hasn't killed or done anything bad in like a while, and I was like, and Daisy cares about the members of her garden club. So I was trying to update the situation to Daisy about what was happening with her garden club members. So I told Daisy that I knew that Alex was the one who did all that stuff. So that's what happened. So Daisy knows that it's Alex who did that to Priya and Rex. And she's absolutely a stone cold murderer. And that's a thing that happened. But, she hasn't murdered anyone in a long time. So I thought, I wasn't thinking, I was thinking about some things, and then I wasn't thinking about other things. But that's sort of the end of, and then this is easy to recount. And then Wrenn was in the forest and then, like, saw it, but I think saw the body, but I didn't tell Wrenn. Haven't informed Wrenn of everything because I was sort of just looking out for Wrenn. But I think, yeah, so that's what happened. But then, all the shit happened with the fucking me leaving, and then, and so now it's like a whole, okay. Mm-hmm.
There's definitely more. There's definitely more that David knows. Not all of it is entirely relevant to the situation.
How much do you need from me, Ro? What do you want? My whole life story? What do you want to know? What the fuck else do you need to know from me? Because I am dying here. What do you need? What?
Ro just gets really up in David's space and just puts a finger to the middle of his chest.
What does Alex want to do?
Can I roll to keep my cool?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Well, Catherine, you continue your narration.
You promised to tell me everything.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me everything, David.
Okay. I'm trying to rack my brains for things that I can say. So I did tell Daisy everything about them. I know that Alex sent Priya and Rex to the hospital by biting them. I know that Eva hypnotized Daisy initially to Priya, so that Priya forgot that the vampires had ever done anything to them. And that sort of sent Priya off the trail because Daisy was going to meet with them for like a garden club meeting, but then that meeting never happened because Priya was thrown off the trail by the hypnotization of Eva, the vampire who hypnotizes people, and that Alex didn't hypnotize Priya or Rex, but was more of a snatch and grab situation in the dark. And then what else? Fuck.
That Eva routinely.
Oh yes, Eva also like totally has like all like all of the fucking jocks at the school have been bitten by Eva because she totally hypnotizes
I'm gonna
them.
stop David there.
I'm gonna keep going. I have a promise to keep. So what are you doing? Because I'm just gonna keep going if you don't.
If you keep going, you might end up spilling everyone's secrets here, including Jimena, is what I'm.
I don't.
But what does Alex do?
I think you should only be talking about your own secrets, not anybody else's. David.
That's not exactly what he promised. Keep talking, David.
Eva hypnotizes a lot of the men around this school, and bites them, and then makes them forget that she ever bit them. Do I know anything about, did I know anything about the Alicia stuff? I didn't really know anything about the Alicia stuff, right? Yeah, that wasn't mine, so I don't know that. Yeah, Daisy May's a gnome. I mean, you know all the Wrenn stuff, really. Wrenn's a fucking selkie. And I have Wrenn's pelt, but I don't have it, like, have it with me. It's like I know where it is, but I have it. But it, it's up to Wrenn, whatever Wrenn wants to do with it. That is not a thing I'm holding on to as in, like, keeping from Wrenn. That's fully Wrenn's decision. It's just in an inconvenient spot at the moment.
What spot is it in, David?
Oh, this was such a smart decision to make. It's, I'll go back to that one because I have other. We'll circle it back around. I'm not saying I'm not going to say. We're going to circle back around. I'm going to circle back around. I died. I drowned. I'm not cool. I really just fell off the docks, and then drowned very sadly, and then have been around, just walking around as sort of a specter. I watched everyone all the time. I've seen, like, everything that's been happening at this school for the past, like, years at this point. I saw you go into the tree with Alex, and I was gonna try and talk to, because I was not just spying at that, I was trying to talk to one of you guys, but then, that's when I vanished, because it was a thing with the tree, and then I was waiting until you guys got back from the tree to then talk to, Alex. Actually, I was actually trying to talk to Alex, and then, I vanished, and then that's the whole thing with the whole thing, and then everyone saw that I'm, like, actually really just a gross, disgusting, corpse of a man, which was fun, and then I have this power that if I sing in a particular way, I can, like, make people stop, and, like, freeze, so that's the thing to know, and oh god.
As David's talking, Jimena's dropped her bag onto the floor and is trying to kick it with the book inside into, like, a bookshelf or behind something, so that, like, that her bag isn't in the immediate, like, eye line of anybody in the room, and it's just trying to do that as he's talking.
I think, David, you see that as you're just spilling.
She's gonna meet his eyes and keep eye contact, not keep eye contact, but, like, glance and then look away as she's doing it.
Do you know who the witch is?
Do I know who the witch is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what witch? From where?
My mom knows that there's a witch here that she's spoken to. Would love to know who that is.
Okay,
a name, David.
She is staring at David.
Does Jimena, okay, is you giving me anything in the stare? Is it like don't say shit, or is it like
don't say shit?
Fuck. Okay. It's a person that you are very acquainted with and very fond of, who's not bad at all, who's really great, actually is really a wonderful person.
Who says they're bad? I just know that my mom knows that there's a witch at this school that she's spoken to, and I would love to know who my mom talked to before she talked to me.
It was me. I was in the courtyard, and it was after everything happened in the garden, and I was really discombobulated, and then I go into the woods because I see a shadowy figure, and I'm like, maybe it's a thing that I read about in my book, but it's not. And I go towards a tree, and then I get pulled into a tree, and then I'm talking to your mom.
It was Jimena.
A book?
Dictionary.
So that's Jimena, but you know, but fuck. Okay. Fuck. And this is an easy one. One of my former bandmates is Jimena's stepdad. But that's,
Okay,
you know.
you can stop talking now.
Did I do it?
All on the same page? Yeah, consider your promise filled. Whatever.
Okay.
Now that we're all on the same page, I don't like being kept in the dark, and I'm tired of people keeping things from me. Okay? I'm not pretending to be human anymore. And I'm not going to pretend that I'm cool with promises being broken. So keep them. Or we're gonna have problems. Let's just say that.
Understood. That's what you were gone for a little, and we were good. I was gonna try and talk to you, but I couldn't get a hold of you, and then things happened. But I don't want to keep things from you. That's why I said I would explain everything. I just didn't know when I said everything that you meant like all of everything. But yeah, are you okay? I know you were gone. Are you fine?
Yeah. What the fuck happened? Like, I saw you, and we spoke, and then
Wrenn's
you were gone.
Text.
My mother has a very funny way of bringing people to visit her. But we're not here to talk about me, okay? Where the fuck is Chloe?
I mean, I texted her that we're here.
And Principal Woods theoretically is taking care of things.
I just want to clarify. Ro is Ro on the verge of darkest self or darkest self?
I feel like in this moment when he's like obviously really, really shocked by the news about Daisy May and is also still like raw from the conversation with his mom, which happened to him like half an hour ago.
And part of that conversation was her implying that promises aren't just what someone says to you, it's what you think they are and what they think you are.
And so I think that Ro is leaning into the part of himself that he thinks is what his mother wants from him.
I think you enter your darkest self.
Yeah. Ro is standing in the library, and it's like he's a power vacuum. Like he is just holding so much magic under his skin, and their eyes are just crackling green.
You hear, so Eva and Wrenn, you head into the library. Do you know where in the library to go?
No.
No.
I think you... Where does Ro go? Is just Ro stands up? Is Ro trying to find Wrenn?
He wants to, like, check his phone to, I think he's about to text her.
Yeah.
Does he hear, like, the door open, though?
Mm-hmm.
Then I think he's gonna go, like, looking through the library to, like, see if she made it.
You kind of turn and you look to head down to see if you see Wrenn, and you do see Wrenn. You see Wrenn with Eva.
Do I see Ro?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think Wrenn is going to immediately run to wherever Ro is, and if Ro's okay with it, pull him into the biggest hug ever and be like, I am so happy to see you. I missed you a lot. I'm really glad you're alright. I'm happy to see you.
I'm so sorry. I missed your calls.
Okay.
I didn't mean to.
It's okay. You're okay. It's good. I'm just glad to see you.
Are you okay? You were in the woods. What?
Yeah.
Are you? Like, Ro is, like, pulled back and is just, like, has, like, his hands on Wren's shoulders and is, like, checking her over.
Yeah. No. I mean, I saw, the people that David told you, right? Probably, yeah. I assume. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm good. I'm out.
You look over at Eva, Ro, and Eva looks suspicious.
Hey.
I'm alright.
Hi. You were gone. Glad to see you're here.
Okay, so, where is everyone?
I'm here.
Hi.
Hi. Wait,
Oh,
are you David?
You're here. Hi.
David runs up and like hugs
I'm good.
Chloe. Are you okay?
Good.
Are you fine?
Yeah,
are you good?
I'm fine. Are
you sure?
Oh my god, I was just standing there. I'm good.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I got worried, but you're fine. He like looks.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
If all else fails, remember, I have a frying pan.
I would.
In other news, though, actually, one second, guys, and I'm gonna grab David by the hand and start walking just somewhere slightly away from where Ro and Eva are. Question,
yeah?
Quick question.
Yeah.
So, Daisy May,
Mm-hmm.
I mentioned the situation to her, and like,
Oh, she killed that guy.
She what?
She killed him. She fully killed him.
She killed?
She killed.
She killed?
She's a murderer.
What?
We don't have to be. I told everyone we don't have to be here. We can talk about this like as with other people.
She's going back over there right now, and she looks really angry about it. And I was gonna say, man, like she seems really worried about this situation. Now I think she is really worried about the situation, but like different kind of worried. And I was gonna suggest that maybe you go, like weird ghost man sneak over there, but
I can still do. I can if the group. Can I like?
Okay, we'll just go back. Whatever.
Yeah.
Clearly, okay.
Wrenn suggested something which I don't necessarily disagree with.
I think Eva and Alex and Jimena, you're both up at the loft.
Do we want to all go?
We should go to the loft.
Somewhere? Yeah. Okay. Eva, did you know that Daisy May killed the person that was in the woods?
I don't know Daisy May that well, so I don't. No, I didn't know that.
Okay. Cool. Good to know that we're a good level of reasonably chill about this, which seems totally appropriate for the situation. Okay.
I like Daisy May.
You just found out she's murdered someone. Okay.
You know, we've all
Okay.
done things.
No, we have not all done things that are equivalent
Some
to
of us
murder.
have done things.
Eva.
Let's go to the loft to continue this convo, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah,
'cause
okay.
Is that chill? Ro, are you good with that?
Sure, good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Whilst
You-
in the loft.
When it was just Alex and Jimena sitting up there in the loft, did you say anything to each other after David talked about?
I think Alex kind of just like sat down with his knees to his chest, just like trying to process things.
Jimena's gonna make sure that her bag is like actually hidden while Alex is processing. But he's just gonna look at his hands and just not say anything. He's quiet. He's just sitting there.
Everyone else comes back up to the loft. It's the
Okay.
six of you.
Wrenn suggested that I go ghost mode and maybe figure out some things, or and either reconnaissance, or I go and if Daisy's doing crazy shit, maybe try and stop her, which feels that maybe is not a terrible idea.
Wait, what's happening?
Update. I will relay further information that was told. You can keep going.
Shit.
So, if people want me to, I can do that. I know it's not technically it's not really, it's not my mess, but I maybe should have, but, so I can go if people need someone to go do things, because I can just not be places, which is convenient for some things. So how does everyone, what do we want to do? Is I guess my question.
You guys hear the library door open again, and kind of walking very quickly, maybe not running, but going, you hear two sets of footsteps headed up to the loft. And you hear, oh, and you look over and you see Priya, and behind her Rex.
Hey, are you guys okay?
Priya looks past you, Wrenn, and looks at Alex, and then looks at Jimena. Can I ask you to help again?
What are you asking for?
Can you help me hurt the person who hurt me?
No.
Who hurt you, Priya?
That fucking monster. And she points at Alex. And then she turns and she points at Eva and goes, and that is fucking sister who helped and made me doubt my own sanity.
Where are they standing?
Are you asking Priya and about where Priya and Rex are standing?
No.
Or
Where's like Priya and Rex standing? Are they like how close, like far away are they from the entrance?
There's like they're right at the entrance. There's like, this is the loft. There's like an entrance like right here, and they're like right at it.
Okay.
Like Rex is still like standing on the stairs, kind of behind, and he just looks like he looks in over his head.
King, go off.
I think Ro walks up closer to Priya and says, You think you know what monsters look like. But I want you to know, Priya, that you get something that some people don't get to have. And that's the opportunity and the capability to forgive. And I am asking you, and I'm going to ask you once, to take that chance. Forgive mistakes. Because if you continue to hurt those who've hurt you, you'll never stop.
She looks into your eyes. And she takes in what you said. And then she looks back at all of you sitting and standing there, and she just goes, and quietly, so that maybe only really you hear, Ro, she says, I just want to know the truth.
I am so sorry that you had to be dragged into this. And it's not my place to apologize or give you closure. Only he can do that. But you are the one who gets to decide how you move forward. And take it from me, the best thing you can do for yourself is to stop looking back.
If you want to hurt me, Priya, you can. I didn't mean for it to affect you this much.
How? Do you think your actions won't have consequences? Maybe you're not a monster. I don't think you're a good person.
Maybe I'm not.
And Rex kind of clears his throat and he goes, there's also, I think there's a murderer on campus. And Priya goes, I just want to hear all of you. And Daisy May too. I just want to hear you say, I just want you to acknowledge what you are allowed. Maybe I can't forgive, but maybe that's enough. And she looks at all of you expectantly.
I'm a witch. I cast magic and I use magic.
I'm a Selkie. A little bit of the ocean beats in time with my heart.
I'm a myth. I'm not really here. And I don't know if I ever will be.
I'm a vampire, and I feed on other people's blood, even though I don't want to.
I'm a vampire too. And I don't think I'm a good person. and I never claimed to be one. I was only trying to protect my brother, but I'm sorry about what happened to you. But I don't expect your forgiveness.
And Priya looks at you. And what are you, Ro?
Make me a promise first.
What promise? What do you want?
Promise me that when this is over, you won't tell anyone what you know. And you'll move on.
I promise.
I'm Faye. And I'm gonna hold you to that.
Okay. And she turns around and walks out and leaves the library.
Can I follow her for just a second, like out the door of the loft and be like, hey, Priya? Does she stop or does she keep walking?
She turns and looks at you.
Well, I don't know if this will mean anything to you, but I guess I always figured that if there could be monsters among people, there are people among the monsters too.
She nods and walks away. And Rex kind of goes to follow her, and then he turns and looks, and he's like, we're gonna go find Daisy May.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna go back over to David like, hey, moment over, problem now. They're gonna go find Daisy May. And you know what Daisy May is doing right now, which, I don't know what Daisy May is doing right now, which could be bad. So, comments, questions, concerns, ideas. This is the moment. This is the time.
Can you guys just, like, take a break? Why do you need to go find Daisy May right now?
They've already left. They've already left.
Home.
Oh, yeah, no, she's
They've already left the library.
God,
These fucking idiots.
Has the world ever given literally any of us ever a moment? He's saying that. Literally.
I don't know,
oh my
I had
God.
about like 100 years.
Fuck you,
doesn't
Alex.
count.
Sleeping Beauty. Friends.
Do we stay or do we?
I don't know. I don't think it's really any of our responsibility to make sure that Daisy May doesn't go kill someone else.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what is... Daisy May's not an idiot.
Yeah,
Okay,
like what's she gonna do?
She headed out into
she
the
rode a
woods
skateboard to a
angry.
party on a road for like multiple hours because she wanted to be at the party instead of, telling someone or like, I don't know. Trust me. I'm not doubting that she is smart. I am saying I think she might use that selectively, and I don't know if that
Okay.
is a right now thing.
But if she headed into the woods, the only people she could deal
Are the
with
cops.
are cops. And honestly,
Yeah.
A, support that, and
That's true.
it's one person against a ton of cops. I don't think that she could
This
do a
is a
lot of
lose-lose
damage.
situation.
If she did,
The only
I'm
the
not
only
stopping
thing,
her.
The only thing she could do theoretically is like destroy the evidence so that it doesn't look like that she murdered someone. And personally, even if she did murder someone, I don't really feel like making sure Daisy May goes to jail for murder.
Yeah.
So if she messes with the evidence, I don't really care.
While everybody's talking,
Like on a personal level.
I think Jimena started to move boxes and stuff out of the way so that she has a clear view. And as they're talking, she just interrupts. Does anybody have anything of Daisy May's on them right now?
Yes.
Because there's a way I can deal with this without us having to do anything and just staying here and not moving.
Okay. I'll give
Jimena Daisy May's earring.
She's gonna take the earring and she's gonna sit down. She's gonna sit down in the circle. Let's try this again. And Jimena's gonna cast transfer on Daisy May using the earring.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Dia!
You're insane!
Insane for that one.
That's a 6 and that's a 3. That's a 9 plus 2 cold, 2 dark. That's an 11, so it's a success.
Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, cool. So we'll get to the effects of that later. First, we need to figure what is Daisy doing?
Okay. Daisy has walked over to the forest, and she's kind of just gonna shove her way through people to be at the front of the crowd, if there's still a crowd, to see if she can see anything. And then, at this timeline-wise, are Rex and Priya still in there?
Timeline-wise, they've been ushered out, I think.
Okay.
And you just see... I think you can make your way, especially in your darkest self, you can make your way past the crowds into the woods and find just, at this point, it's policemen at a crime scene.
She is going to, hide behind a tree and go into gnome form to then move around the tree and try and see what she can see and do some hopping around trees of hiding behind them.
Yeah, you can do that. You're in your animate form and you're taking a look at these. I don't know. It's like there's detectives and doing a crime scene. It's a crime scene. Someone got murdered 4 years ago. So
there's still a bunch of people there though, right?
Out in the woods.
By the body.
Yeah. There's probably 12
Have they
people,
moved
maybe.
Have they moved the body?
Not at this point. They're still taking photos. They need to secure the scene,
Okay. This is the idea. I would like to find an unattended police vehicle of some type. And I want to use Gullet to vomit gout of flame at it to try and catch it on fire as a distraction.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you can go to the parking lot where you know the police cars are and set a fucking police car on fire. Sure. What is this fucking game?
Oh my god! This is amazing.
Are you rolling with hot or volatile?
I'm rolling with volatile because
Okay.
that's 2. So that's a total of 6.
Uh-huh. You...
So I missed.
Yeah. So, you try to... Daisy May, you try to set a police car on fire by spitting flame in your little gnome form, and you end up setting the grass on fire.
Is it enough to distract?
I mean, the grass is really wet right now. It's really smoke. It's you're just causing a whole lot of smoke and...
But is it enough to distract?
No. I think you are just a little gnome that is smoky right now. A little angry gnome who's This is insane. I don't think trying to set a police car on fire and rolling a 6 and just No, I don't think that's enough to distract the actual murder investigation.
Yeah, okay.
It would have been really cool if you set a police car on fire, but...
I know. In theory, could I try it again?
Sure! Why not?
No. That one was a 7. So... I could do 1 harm to the police vehicle? Or I miss and get a string?
Yeah, okay, look, fuck it. You set the police car on fire.
Yeah. This is so waste.
I don't think it's enough to be a distraction, but you have set the police car on fire.
Okay, once the police car is burning, Daisy May's gonna go, like, in gnome form running back and try and see if, like, anyone has noticed.
In gnome form or in human form?
In gnome form, trying to, like, sneak. Like, back to behind trees.
Sure, you sneak behind the trees, and, you get... I think then, yeah, at this point, there's like a buzz on their radio, just being like, "So we got a situation here. One of the cars is on fire, over." And a couple of officers go, "Oh, okay," and like a couple of people are pulled away. But now I think there's basically now a fire truck is going to arrive because you just set a car on fire. You've definitely caused a scene.
Are there still people around the body?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna leave the body.
Damn. Okay. I think at this moment, Daisy May's gonna hide behind a tree again and go back to human form.
You're watching the investigation in your darkest self, but in human form. This is where Daisy is when Jimena casts the spell. Dia, I would like you to describe what happens. On an 11, everything that you would want to happen does.
I think as Jimena casts a spell, because the exact wording of the spell is that the target's harm and conditions are transferred to Jimena. I think as she casts a spell and she feels it take hold and succeed, the success of her magic working and being able to influence this situation is going to sink Jimena into his darkest self because of this. And as she's sitting there, she's holding the earring in a hand. The tips of her fingers start to turn like frigid blue, like a long dead corpse, and her skin starts to pale, reaching out from her fingers. It reaches all the way up to her face. And she releases as long, like a sigh, and as the color is sinking across her skin, she blinks open, and her eyes, it's kind of like if you were to crack the yolk of an egg, and the yolk would start spilling out. The centers of her pupils, the black, starts to seep into her irises and into her sclera. She just blinks, and she just has a huge grin on her face. It fucking worked. I felt it. It's happened. Phew, we're good. Whew.
Oh my god, what happened?
What happened?
Okay?
What did you do?
Fucking fantastic.
You do not look...
Look, it worked.
You look like me.
The spell worked. I don't know what this is, but it worked. It worked.
What did you do?
Fuck yes. I don't know. Whatever mood Daisy May was in, I, took it, and then I, have it now. So now, everything's cool. She's not gonna murder somebody.
Can you get rid of it?
Are you gonna murder someone?
Why would I need to murder anybody? There's, no reason to murder anybody. I'm cool now. And she's, gonna stand up. And she's gonna reach for her bag and, put it on her shoulder. We're good. I just fixed it. We're good.
You just said that you took Daisy May's mood onto the mood that I believe was murderous.
Murder. Like, nobody I want to actively murder right now, so I don't think I'm gonna murder anybody. Why would I need to murder anybody?
Just because it's murder doesn't mean you won't do anything, you won't do something inadvisable.
I'm fine. It worked. Like, look, living proof that it worked. The earring, it's like she holds it up and it's all like rusted over. And like, if she shifts it in her hand, like a piece breaks off or something. She's like, it worked.
In the woods, Daisy, what was Daisy feeling as she looked at this dead body at this crime scene? What was her mood in her darkest self?
She was like a little worried, but more so angry that the car fire didn't distract, that the body has been found, that she's like kind of confused on how she feels because she knows that Priya and Rex are okay, but they're the ones who found the body. So there's definitely like a little bit of a blame of like, if they hadn't been digging in the forest, how did they, and then also like a little bit of panic of like, how did they know to look here? But I think the overall feeling is just like all of this is being transferred into like anger and funneled into like an anger towards the situation.
You feel this anger, you feel this frustration, you feel this volatileness. And then suddenly it crystallizes into this sense of, you don't need to deal with this alone. It crystallizes into this feeling of, you're angry at the situation, but the people, you can't solve the problem unless you know what happened. It crystallizes into this feeling of, you need to talk to Rex and Priya. And all that anger vanishes with this knowing of, oh, no, this can be solved. And you take one forward, because that's another part of transfer. Specifically, you take one forward to solving the problem that got you into your darkest self, or gave you the condition. You have one forward to resolve the threat to your garden. And not a way that is anger.
I think she's gonna do like kind of a big gasp and sigh. Look around. And just walk away and start like speed walking towards the school to find Rex and Priya.
And lucky enough, they're trying to find you. And you see sitting in, not necessarily in the gardens, near where last time gardening club was all tending to an area together. You see Priya and Rex sitting there. And Rex is looking at you with apprehension, but Priya looks centered and calm, surprisingly.
Hello, are y'all okay?
Not really. But Daisy, can you tell me the truth? Did you?
What do you mean?
Did you kill that man?
Why would you ask? Why do you think that?
After you talked to me, I wanted to know the truth. And I think I've told you maybe that the library has some spell books. And I found something, a spell that reveals the secrets people are keeping from you. And I found that body in the woods. There's a lot of I talked to your friends, the other, like Ro really helped me realize that I can't just keep responding to violence with violence. I want to know, and all I need to know is to ask. So, did you do that? And why?
Yes. I am not human in like you. I am older than I seem. And my mother, I suppose, she was a witch. And she used to take care of the gardens here. And we took care of the gardens together. And they're very important to us. Well, they were important to her. And 4 years ago, she passed away, and I was alone, so I planted one of her favorite plants in her honor, and that man tried to stop me and stepped on the plant. And I snapped. So I'm glad you're okay, and I am sorry for having lied to you.
Thank you. And Rex goes, knowing that you're grieving explains, it doesn't really excuse it, Daisy. I don't think I can forgive you for that. But here, I'll give you you dropped this. And he holds out your earring.
Okay. Thank you very much, Rex. This is very important to me. What I've told you, do you think you're gonna share?
Kriya shakes her head. No, I made a promise to Ro. I won't tell anyone. And Rex, I think what she says, I tend to follow.
Wait. Thank you. I suppose you spoke to Ro.
I think they're worried about you. Yeah, they're in the library.
All right. Thank you. Daisy May's gonna go to the library.
Daisy, you head over to the library, and I think you find everyone, and you find everyone. One's kind of looking at Jimena, seeing what he's gonna do next. Unless Ro, what is Ro?
I actually have one thing that I do want to do before, like maybe before Daisy shows up.
Okay, yeah. So Jimena is there, and his eyes got all weird and leaky, and seems very happy and confident.
As Jimena gets up and like grabs her bag and is like standing, Ro just goes up to where he is and like leans against like the bookshelf nearby and just stares at him and says, I don't know what's going on with you, and I think only you can figure that out. But, just promise me you won't hurt anyone. And you'll keep us in the loop about what's going on.
Yeah. I promise.
And you guys hear the library door open as Daisy comes in. What do you guys do when you see Daisy May? Looking like a normal human, for one.
I think Alex has stood up at this point. And looks over at Daisy May. It seems like we both have some secrets, some lies that we have told.
Daisy May is gonna pop into gnome form real quick to just slap and kick Alex.
Okay, roll to lash out at Alex.
Why is it gnome?
Because I get +1 to lash out physically when I'm in my gnome form.
Oh my god.
So I rolled 6. I used volatile. Yes.
Yes.
So that's 2. So that's a total of 9.
Okay, so do you want Alex to gain a string on you, because he certainly has learned your true nature? Do you want me to decide how bad the harm is, or do you want to become your darkest self again?
Can I become my darkest self again? No!
God damn it!
It was all.
Yes. I mean, yes. Because that adds to the fucking drama and chaos. Sure.
So Daisy May's gonna pop into gnome form. Her eyes are gonna change. And she's just gonna, like, try and, like, jump in the air to slap Alex. Not gonna make it to the face, but definitely just be kicking his leg.
Can I pick her up by, like, the scruff of her neck and just hold her there so she's, like, kicking in the air?
Well, I'm gonna say what we're gonna do, because this is the mood that I'm in. Daisy goes to leaps up into the air, ready to slap Alex, and then we freeze frame with the to be continued.
Oh fuck!
That's
oh
where
my
we're
god!
This episode featured Saffron Heftgau as the Master of Ceremonies, Victoria Nielsen as Daisy May Fowler, Catherine Barrett as Roan Nielsen, Casey Fleming as Wrenn Aurora, Quinn Borzin as Alexander Petrov, Karina Revia as Eva Petrova, Arcadia Reeves as Jimena Carter Garcia, and Percival Walter as David Orpheus Smith. This episode was edited by Saffron Heftegaud and Karina Revia, with help from Casey Fleming. Our main theme music is composed by Quinn Borzin. Additional sound effects are sourced and adapted from Zapsplat.com and freesound.org under Creative Commons Attribution License. For a full list of credits, please visit midnightceremoniesmedia.com. And if you like our podcast, leave a review and tell your friends. We are forever grateful for your support.